In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible value team right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam, and what I do mean by that is every single card in this 13-man lineup is going to have extremely good value, putting all of the best value cards onto one single team. So any card that I think is really good for their price, whether it's going to be some expensive value cards that maybe go for 200, 300, 500k MT, but are really good for that price tag, and then also including some super cheap budget cards for 5 to 25,000 MT that are also very good for their price. So at our starting point guard position is going to be like a mid-tier card for 100,000 MT, a mid-tier price range. You're going to get a great offensive point guard in 100 overall Kazi Russell. I think Kazi is absolutely amazing offensively. 6'5" at point guard with a 6'9" wingspan, has 99 every single stat, pretty much 99 every single stat. His badges are great. His animations are amazing when it comes to the jump shot, patty base with Garland upper on very quick timing, great jump shot, Pro 2 fade, and then also does have the best dribble sakes in the game, which is the Garland dribble style, the Steve Francis size up, the Curry escape, the tray behind the back, and the Zach LaVine moving step back. So this card is absolutely amazing offensively, and for his price again is really good value because you're only paying 100,000 MT and you're getting a top level point guard when it comes to the offensive end. Now at the starting shooting guard position is going to be 100 overall Shawn Marion, and this card is actually like super cheap for a 100 overall card and how good he actually is defensively, because I think next to Kazi Russell, that is where this card is going to really excel, and you can pick up this card for about 75k, maybe even a little bit cheaper, 70 to 75k for 100 overall Shawn Marion, and this is a great defensive card that can be that perfect 3-and-D next to Kazi Russell, because you don't really need too much offense from your shooting guard when you have Kazi Russell, right? You have that card to be the main shot creator. So what Shawn Marion is really good at is he's 6'7" at shooting guard. He's an elite level defender. He also does have the Kawhi Leonard motion style, which allows him to play even better defense on the perimeter. And then jump shot wise, one of the best catch and shoot jump shots in this entire game with the Strother base, KCP upper on very quick. I mean, that is an incredible jump shot. Incredible release. Pro 2 fade as well as nice. And then he does have some solid sigs like Garland dribble style, like Kemba escape. But this is not going to be a card that you're really shot creating with, right? This is not going to be a card that you're really trying to score the ball with. That's going to be for Kazi Russell and also our starting small forward in Galaxy Opal Purvis Ellison, because again, I was talking about how we might have some more expensive cards that are really good for value, and we might have the cards for 5,000 MT like Galaxy Opal Purvis, but who are incredible. I mean, this Purvis Ellison card is genuinely insane for 5,000 MT. You're not going to find much better value than Purvis Ellison. He is a 6'10" small forward with a 7'2" wingspan. He's got decent stats and badges across the board, but his animations are amazing. Literally the best dribble sigs in the game on a 6'10" small forward. So his movement at the small forward position and his shot creation ability, his dribbling ability is going to be top tier. And then he also does have a solid jump shot and the Pro 2 fade. This is an unbelievable value card and one of the best in the entire game, especially at small forward. Starting power forward is going to be Dark Matter Dikembe. This is another really good, expensive value card. I mean, I don't think he's much more than 200,000 MT. Like, I was looking at the auction house and, I haven't played for the past couple of days, but I was looking on Xbox and, I mean, this card doesn't look like any more than 200,000 MT, and this card is great at power forward. 7'2" with a 7'7" wingspan. A lot of people were able to get this card for completely free as well, so if you're able to get this card for free, I mean, that's obviously a huge plus. And he's great defensively, 99 block, 99 interior defense, 94 perimeter, 84 steal, and I feel like with this lineup construction, we have really good offense with Kazi Russell and Purvis Ellison. Those are going to be our main two shot creators, our main two ball handlers, the two cards that are scoring the most, at least when it comes to the offensive end. And then like Shawn Marion and Dikembe are just great defenders. Shawn Marion for the perimeter. Dikembe can switch onto the perimeter if he needs to, but can also be obviously a top tier interior defender with a 99 interior, 99 block, 91 speed, 93 agility. Like, this is an unbelievable card, especially for his price. And then at the starting center position is going to be by far the most expensive card on this team, but I really feel like Rick Smith does have great value and is one of the best value cards in this entire game. And I wanted to include some cards that are a little bit more expensive, and if you guys have the MT to spend it, I would definitely go get Dark Matter Rick Smith if you're looking for a big man. He is 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan. He can also play power forward, so if you wanted to move into power forward and get an even taller center, you could go do something like that as well. But I mean, this is a card that's going to play great interior defense. He's an unbelievable, rebounder. He's got a really good catch and shoot jump shot. He can hit threes consistently. He can rebound the ball very effectively. He can, be a great defender underneath the basket. And if you match up against a smaller center or smaller power forward, or if you get a mismatch, you're going to be able to attack down low and really dominate in the paint with this Dark Matter Rick Smith card. So even though, yes, he's probably close to like 400, 450, 500k, yes, that is expensive, but I do believe Rick Smith is one of the best value cards in this entire game. Now, coming off the bench as our backup point guard, a lot of different names you could go to. I was kind of debating between Galaxy Denny. I was debating between Dark Matter Rudy Fernandez. So Rudy Fernandez is going to be our like 11th man on this team. He's a really good offensive point guard for like 7,000 MT, but Denny has gone down a lot in price. Denny's down to like 30, 35k. I would assume that's because of the best of my team super packs, and he's a great card. Denny is still really good at point guard, and I think the fact that he has now dropped in price, that's where he really gains his value back, because when he was like 100,000 MT a week ago, he maybe wasn't as good of value just because there was better cards for cheaper. But now that he's down at that cheaper budget price tag, you got to include Denny as one of the best budget cards in this game and one of the best value cards in this entire game. He's 6'9" at point guard. We know he's going to give you really good defense. He's got that good jump shot. He's a great slasher. This is an unbelievable card for his price, but I also really do like Rudy Fernandez as another option for even cheaper. So he's going to be here in our last 3 spots. Now, backup shooting guard, I have heard some really good things about this 100 overall Terrence Ross card, and I know he's a little bit expensive, and again, we'll have a cheaper shooting guard option here, you know, in our last 3 spots. So if you want to go for cheaper, go for Dark Matter Rick Barry. But I'm really liking this 100 overall Terrence Ross card. I mean, he looks absolutely amazing, and looking at his price, I mean, he might be like 150k at the most. 6'7" shooting guard, 6'7" wingspan, obviously great stats and badges, but the thing you have to note is the jump shot. A really good jump shot, Pro 2 fade, and then almost has the best sigs in the game. He's just missing the Steve Francis size up. You know, he has the Brunson Brunson step back, which I really like, that kind of drag back animation. He's an unbelievable card, and I think he's going to be a really good offensive card next to Denny Avia. And then we can also have Elton Brand here, who is like 10,000 MT, 15k probably at the most, and he is a really good two-way card. Like, he can kind of just do it all. He can be that really good offensive card. He's 6'9" at small forward. He's got really good sigs. He's got a great jump shot, Pro 2 fade. He can be an amazing defender. He's got a great player build, great wingspan, 7'5", unbelievable card, especially for his price. I mean, one of the best value small forwards in this entire game. And then off the bench, guys, in our backup front court, I'm going to go for Michael Oluwakandi, and then I'm also going to go for Galaxy Wemby. So yes, a big difference in price range there. Like Galaxy Oluwakandi is 5,000 MT compared to Wemby is like 200k, 250. However much he does now go for. But like Oluwakandi, a great defensive power forward with an amazing quick jump shot, and Galaxy Wemby gives you that size. He's 7'4" with an uncontestable jump shot, still crazy glitchy offensively, and can be that amazing interior defender. But to give you guys a budget option, again, I think all of these cards on the squad are really good value, but again, there's different price ranges, right, for this value team, because there's going to be some expensive cards like Rick Smith and Wemby and Dikembe, right? These are the expensive cards, maybe even Terrence Ross, maybe Kazi Russell, but then you guys are also going to have some really good budget value cards as well. Purvis Ellison, Rudy Fernandez, Denny, Elton Brand, right? Derek Lively, Rick Barry. So it's a mix of both, and I think this squad is amazing when it comes to value at each position. And hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. So now you guys know you don't have to build this exact squad, but if you want to, this is an amazing squad for its price, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.